In this video, we are going to create a bootable install drive for Windows 10. You will need an 8 gig or larger USB drive. You will also need admin privileges for user account controls. Start off by doing a Bing search, in this case for Windows 10 ISO. We are looking for the link that says Microsoft.com to verify authenticity. We are going to click the one that says Download Windows 10 Image. Once we have verified we are on the correct page, we can choose the option to upgrade this computer, but we are not going to do that. We are going to create an installation disk, so we are going to use this Download Tool Now button. That created the download. As you can see, I have already done this once, but it has created the executable. When I run it, my screen will black out briefly while I OK the user account controls. This opens the Windows Setup tool. Don't worry, this process we do is not going to install over your system. It is just going to create a disk that you will be prompted to insert here shortly. I am just going to minimize this browser screen so we can stay focused on what we're working on here. We're looking at the license agreement. We're going to go ahead and accept that. Windows is going to prepare a few things for us. Right here is where we're going to choose the option to create installation media. We are not going to upgrade this PC. Then click Next. At this point, I want the option to install both 64 and 32-bit versions of Windows. So I'm going to uncheck the box that says Use Recommended Options for this PC and use the Architecture drop-down to select both. You can choose whatever option you prefer and click Next. Now it is asking us whether we want to create a USB flash drive or an ISO file. We are going to opt for the USB drive, so we can go ahead and insert that now and click Next. As you can see, I have already created one, but I will go ahead and do it again for the intent of this video. Select the drive you want to install to. This is the only drive we have in this system, so I'm going to go ahead and click Next. I'm going to take this time to go ahead and caution you again not to use a drive that you're using for other purposes, because the files that are on it will end up getting overwritten. At this point, it will download the required Windows 10 files. This will take a little bit of time. Since the whole process takes about a half hour, I went ahead and skipped to the end of the download process. After the download has completed, it will go through a brief phase where it verifies the downloads and confirms it has everything to proceed with the image creation. Now comes the time the program will write the chosen image to the disk. Depending on the speed of the drive and the performance of your computer, this can take some time. Since we chose to copy both the 32 and the 64-bit versions, we will be writing nearly 8 gigabytes to the USB drive. Do not remove your disk from the computer at this time, as it will fail the process. To save on time, I went ahead and skipped to the end of the disk write process. Now you have completed the creation of the USB boot disk, with drive letter G in this case. Go ahead and click Finish. I've opened File Explorer to show how a completed Windows 10 USB boot disk will appear in this PC. If you go ahead and open up the drive, you will notice the setup file, the boot folder, and both 32 and 64-bit versions of the source files. This concludes our tutorial on creating a Windows 10 boot disk. I will attach the links we used in the video in the description below. Remember to visit us and shop locally online at shop.mycocomputers.com. Thank you.